are about to hear could completely change the way you think about diesel trucks forever. The CEO of Ram Trucks just took the stage and dropped something that nobody in the industry saw coming. This was not a simple refresh. This was not a minor tune-up. This was a full-blown reinvention of diesel power. And the trucking world has not been the same since. If you own a truck, haul heavy loads, or simply love raw mechanical power, you need to hear every single word of what was just revealed. Ram has always been known for building powertrains that work hard, last long, and pull strong. But this new 2027 diesel engine is not just another chapter in that story. It is an entirely new book. In a time when the entire auto industry is rushing toward electrification, Ram made a bold and deliberate decision. They doubled down on diesel, and not by playing it safe, by completely reimagining what diesel can be in the modern era. So what exactly makes this engine so different? It starts with how Ram approached the entire development process. Instead of chasing impressive numbers on a spec sheet, their engineers focused on something far more important: real-world performance. That means this engine was not designed to shine inside a controlled testing lab. It was designed to haul 10,000 pounds uphill without breaking a sweat. It was built to carry heavy payloads day after day, mile after mile, without skipping a beat. And it was engineered to keep running reliably for hundreds of thousands of miles on the open road. Let us talk about the combustion system first, because this is where the story really begins. Ram completely redesigned how fuel and air are mixed inside the engine. The result is a far cleaner and more efficient burn than anything this brand has produced before. When you improve combustion efficiency at that level, something powerful happens. You reduce wasted fuel while simultaneously increasing the torque the engine produces. That is a combination that gasoline engines and even many hybrid systems simply cannot match when it comes to heavy-duty applications. This is exactly where diesel technology, when done right, still reigns completely supreme. Next, let us talk about turbocharging, because Ram made some serious upgrades here as well. The 2027 diesel uses a brand new variable geometry turbo system. What that means in plain language is this: the turbo responds faster. It delivers power more smoothly across the entire rev range. Turbo lag, which has always been one of the biggest complaints about diesel engines, has been dramatically reduced. The engine now feels remarkably responsive, almost like a gasoline engine in terms of how quickly power arrives, but with all the heavyweight torque that only diesel can deliver. That combination is genuinely impressive, and it is something buyers in this segment have wanted for a very long time. Now let us get to the part every truck owner actually cares about most: torque. Ram knows that torque is the true currency of the truck world, and this engine was built with that understanding deeply at its core. While the official torque figures have not yet been publicly released, sources close to the project suggest the numbers could be record-breaking for this class of truck. Think about what that means when you are towing a heavy trailer on the highway. Think about what that means when you are fully loaded and climbing a steep grade. Higher torque at lower engine speeds means the motor is not working nearly as hard to get the job done. That translates directly into less engine wear, longer engine life, and a smoother, more confident driving experience every time. Ram's CEO made a point of highlighting something that often gets overlooked in most engine announcements: the way trucks are actually used out in the real world. This engine was tested in extreme heat. It was tested at high altitude, where air is thin and engines typically struggle. It went through punishing towing scenarios with maximum load. It was even evaluated in stop-and-go city traffic conditions. The goal across every single one of those tests was the same: consistency. The engine had to perform without compromise, no matter the environment or the demand placed on it. That kind of rigorous real-world testing separates engines that sound good on paper from engines that actually hold up for years in the field. One of the most surprising revelations about this new engine is its fuel efficiency. Despite producing more power, this diesel is expected to deliver noticeably better fuel economy compared to the outgoing model. How is that possible? It comes down to more precise fuel injection, reduced internal friction throughout the engine, and a smarter thermal management system that keeps everything running at optimal temperatures. These are not single dramatic improvements. They are dozens of smaller refinements stacked on top of each other, all working together to extract maximum efficiency from every drop of fuel. The result is an engine that costs you less to run over time, while delivering more capability each and every day. Diesel engines have faced growing criticism over emissions, and Ram addressed that head-on. The 2027 engine features a completely updated emissions control system. Advanced selective catalytic reduction has been improved. The diesel particulate filter has been enhanced. Nitrogen oxide emissions have been brought down significantly. The ability to meet tightening global standards while still maintaining powerful real-world performance is not an easy engineering achievement. It requires serious commitment and skill, and Ram delivered exactly that. This step is absolutely critical in keeping diesel technology relevant and viable moving forward into the future. If there is one single area where this engine stands above everything else, it is durability. Ram reinforced the internal components. The cooling systems were upgraded. Lubrication pathways were redesigned to better protect critical parts under sustained heavy use. This engine was built to absorb years of demanding work without breaking down. That is something that still gives diesel a meaningful edge over electrification in heavy-duty applications. Batteries degrade over time. Electric drivetrains can struggle under sustained and repeated heavy loads. But a properly engineered diesel engine, built with this level of care and precision, can keep working hard for decades without giving up. When you stack this engine up against key competitors like Ford's Powerstroke and GM's Duramax, the picture becomes very interesting indeed. Ram is positioning the 2027 diesel with potentially superior torque output, better real-world fuel efficiency, and a stronger emphasis on long-term durability. If Ram delivers on every one of those promises, this engine does not just compete in the segment, it redefines what buyers should expect from a diesel truck going forward. That is a powerful statement, and the competition is paying close attention. The bigger question many people are asking right now is whether diesel even has a future worth talking about. Ram answered that question loudly and clearly. Yes, it absolutely does. Diesel offers driving range that electric trucks still cannot match today. Refueling is fast and universally available across the country. For heavy-duty industries operating in remote locations and extreme conditions, diesel remains the most dependable and practical solution available. For American truck buyers who need maximum towing capacity, long-term mechanical reliability, improved fuel costs, and reduced operating strain, the 2027 Ram diesel is shaping up to be exactly what this market has been waiting for. Do not get distracted by horsepower headlines alone. Focus on torque, durability, and how the engine actually performs when the work gets hard and the miles pile up. That is precisely where this engine is built to win. Ram just made a bold statement the entire trucking industry is going to feel for many long years to come.